There comes a moment, quiet and brutal, when the mirror no longer lies. A moment when the weight of your unspoken dreams, your silenced voice, and every promise you made to yourself begins to burn. You feel it, don't you? That deep ache behind your ribs, that whisper that says this isn't all you were meant for. It isn't just restlessness, it's a call to become who you were meant to be. But most ignore it, most run from it. They bury it beneath distraction, routine, and quiet resignation. They choose comfort over clarity, excuses over evolution. But you, if you are hearing this, you already know. Something inside you refuses to be average, because life is not a rehearsal. You weren't born to play small. You were born to build, to rise, to lead. Not everyone hears the call, and even fewer answer it. But you must. Because the clock does not stop, and the pain of untapped potential is far worse than the pain of discipline. Look around. How many people do you know walking around like ghosts in their own lives? Alive, but not truly living. Breathing, but not becoming. Dale Carnegie once said, "Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all." That's the truth that average never understands. That's the reason winners are forged in silence. When no one claps, no one sees, and the only applause comes from your own soul saying, "Keep going." You were born with fire in your veins, but life taught you to pour water on it. Teachers who told you to be realistic, friends who called your ambition delusion, family who mistook your dreams for rebellion. The world conditioned you to dim down, but let me tell you this: lions are never meant to be caged. You must unlearn what the world taught you. You must reclaim the version of you that dared to believe before it was cool to be cynical. You must decide, right now, that the rest of your life will not be a repeat of the first chapter. Mindset is not optional. It is the operating system of your destiny. You don't rise by accident. You rise by belief. Not belief in the world, not belief in luck, belief in you. Because you teach the world how to treat you by how you treat yourself. Want respect? Show up with discipline. Want success? Show up when it's hard. Want freedom? Earn it in silence before the world notices. Every successful person you've ever admired, from Lincoln to Carnegie, from Edison to Oprah, they all began with a decision. I will not die with this greatness locked inside me. They knew that before you change the world, you must change you. Your thinking, your habits, your internal dialogue. Because your outer life is a mirror reflecting your inner standard. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. And if your standards are low, your life will follow. But if you raise them, ruthlessly, unapologetically, the universe has no choice but to meet you at your level. You must build yourself before the world believes in you. Build in the dark. Build when it's lonely. Build without applause. Your vision must be bigger than your fear. Because fear is not the enemy. Staying still is. Walt Disney was told he lacked imagination. Edison failed over 1,000 times. Carnegie, the man whose voice you now follow, taught people to believe in themselves when no one else would. Their secret? They believed their purpose was bigger than their pain. So when life knocked them down, they didn't shatter, they sharpened. And that's what you must do now. Sharpen. Let every failure refine you. Let every critic fuel you. Let every delay prepare you. Because the life you dream of is not given, it's earned. You don't luck into greatness. You train for it. You bleed for it. You sacrifice for it. The version of you that has everything you desire. That version is not found. That version is forged through habit, through hunger, through hell. And every day you stay the same, that version dies a little more. You must become the kind of person who deserves the life you say you want. You say you want success? Good. Now prove it. Prove it with your schedule. Prove it with your focus. Prove it when no one is watching. You don't need permission. You need conviction. You don't need a perfect plan. You need to start. The world will tell you to wait, to settle, to be realistic. But if the Wright brothers were realistic, we wouldn't have airplanes. If Carnegie were realistic, we wouldn't have millions of lives changed by his voice. If you want what others never have, you must do what others never will. Let this be the moment where average dies. Let this be the line in the sand where the old you is buried beneath the fire of decision. Let this be the day you become who you were meant to be.